Okay.
So you can still keep talking, right? If you want.
Alright.
I'm just
Okay.
letting you know that the stream is starting.
Yep. Um,
And
okay,
now,
let's.
let us start. Then another extra level of Yoshi's Island, which is one I am not used to playing. And
Yep.
yes, I'm playing, and I failed. Thank goodness
Alright.
thank goodness I am not doing the 100% in this level because it's a big bottomless pit. Also, Darius
Yay.
is here, by the
No.
way, guys.
Yeah, just I'm gonna
and I,
yammer
yeah,
because I want to, and because I know I like originally I was like, oh, I can talk about the game or do random shit. And I'm like, yeah, no. I think the more entertaining thing is just to hear me yap at this
yeah,
point.
yeah, fair.
We just to have conversations and stuff.
Yeah, and I keep
Uh,
missing the platform. Ah,
all I can say to viewers is that before this stream started, I was yammering about Nintendo stuff and other things. I won't go into that argument because for the sake of this man's stream, I don't want him getting targeted by corporate. So I will not speak on that. But
and
um,
I go, and I died.
yeah,
Yes, I know I missed
yeah,
Neander.
yep. Uh, but yeah, so it's
Boing.
oh, I'm trying to think of like things that I'm at
Ah,
least too excited for. If like, oh man, the one day that if I can finally get back into online space and just doing stuff, I'll be
yeah.
overjoyed. I'm stuck on the phone
One.
and all that. And that's a frustrating thing. I wish I had um a laptop again.
Yeah.
I am not gonna put that anytime soon.
Yeah.
Um,
We just have one death count
man,
right now, Anna. Ah.
yeah, man, what is this? Uh, the evolution of VR is looking fun because every time I see a device or an update to something, I'm like, oh, we're getting closer to something worthwhile. Oh.
Yep.
It may not be Meta because Meta decided to venture outside of VR, which I don't
Yeah.
mind them doing, but at the same time, like,
Yeah.
I look at it, I'm like, and like, I was looking forward to further VR developments, but I guess
Yeah.
I'll see where they go with that. Um, there's uh the one thing I've been keeping up with is the small conformed
I
headset.
give me a sec. I have to enter a text.
Yes,
Oh, all
I'm
you can
just looking
hear,
for the small
all you can hear is Duncan.
headset.
Okay, let me fix
Ooh.
that.
Yeah, you can tweak me, yes.
All right.
I am bass boosted as fuck.
All right. Can you still hear Duncan and me now, Anna? Oh,
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. It's gonna take a good bit for the
and
screen
I.
to load up.
Give me a sec.
think that's less streamer side and more just like in Discord. So if you need to lower my volume in Discord, then
Uh,
go ahead.
oh, I'm asking her now. La 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 la. I might turn you
Lemon.
down to back down to 100. All
Yeah,
right.
I got a loud and booming voice accompanied by
All
other
right.
things.
Oh, let me.
Imagine if I had a proper mic.
I have
That's not me.
to. All right. How about there, Anna? I I'm just adjusting things on the fly. Arg.
Yep, it's just because I got a big booming voice. I can do a little tweaky. Let's see. Let's see. Go voice settings.
I think I adjusted something on in OBS as well, so it might also be that.
I'm adjusting my output a little bit on Discord. How's it sound?
Okay, now she can hear us both. Okay. That's good.
Yeah, I adjusted my output on Discord, so it's a little bit quieter.
Yeah. Alright.
Yes, but this is the downside of having booming voice on Discord.
Yeah. And I am not used to playing this level apparently, because apparently I'm supposed to be jumping on moving platforms that move really fast. And it sucks.
Yeah.
And the switch is respawn. Yay. Thankfully, I'm not going for 100% in every single level in the game. That would be insane.
Well, they're also like, I think was it? They're also targeting people for doing speedruns anyway.
Yeah.
So that one blew me away. The fact that they were targeting people who do speedruns and stuff like that, or lawsuits and training for speedruns. So I'm like, geez, Nintendo's like, why? But yeah.
Well, I'm not doing speedruns, so... Nah, but...
I know.
And I died. I think that's 2 or 3 now for deaths.
I think, honestly, imagine the day, but I have always, like, I've said it multiple times, I don't think they're ever going to do it, but if they ever did, oh!
Ever did what?
VR Mario.
Oh,
VR.
God! That'd be insane, dude. And I'd probably be playing it and getting sick.
I can tell you probably wouldn't. Because
I get
most
motion
of
sick.
it, like yes, so do I. But I've tried VR, and as long as you are sitting down and not, standing, you're fine. So
okay.
if you're in VR, sitting down, and then playing it from that POV, most of the motion will be in the headset itself. It will not, like, you won't have to actively move your head that way unless they make it a priority. And I know Nintendo's not that complex to make it a priority, so it more or less will just be you looking through the eyes of Mario and him moving by their controllers. And that's it.
Yep.
So imagine him doing all that platform jumping shit. I'm like, oh boy. Ah. the amount of rage quitting that's gonna come from a VR like that. Oh, it'd be so glorious to watch.
And I screwed up. I screwed up. I screwed up. I screwed up.
The
Yeah,
most fun
screw it.
part is being old enough to not care when we screw up in the game and just watch it just to play.
Yep.
I don't know. I think I've made more people rage quit playing Uno and not caring than
Yeah.
than in other games.
Yep.
I've irritated people on Mortal Kombat. That one was fun.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat,
'Cause I'm not
I can't play that game very well. I have played it though. Not the original though. The original one on the Nintendo, on the original Nintendo was, I have never played.
yeah, but man, oh, I laughed so much whenever people had me playing
Yeah.
the games, and they're like, "Why are you so good at this?" And I'm like, it's very simple. You play it enough, you eventually figure out the key combos,
Yep.
and after you learn the key combos, stuff like that, it's all about timing.
Yeah.
And then when you time everything properly, you're fine.
Yeah.
But if you play the game and stuff like that, and yeah, like it's fine to be competitive, it's fine to have your moments and all that. But if you let yourself get drowned out by the competition,
Yeah.
and you feel like shit afterwards, like man, it's not healthy. So
Yeah, that's why I
why
don't play competitive Pokemon.
Oh no, I'll play competitive games. I just won't take it seriously.
Fair.
That's a lot of people that don't like me when I play competitive games. I'm not taking it seriously. They're wanting an actual competition. I'm a troll. I like messing with them.
Yep.
I've never taken a competition seriously in a long time. So when I play competitive games now, I don't care if I lose. I'm having fun anyway.
Yep.
And if I piss someone off at the end of that thing, that's even more fun. Because then I can joke in the mic and just talk shit. Because it's funny. I'll talk shit whether I lose or win. It's fun to watch their reaction. It's so fun. They waste all their energy getting all so angry. And then they want to end. They don't want to play a game. I'm like, cool. I'm a still play. They're like, why aren't you tired? They're like, oh, I thought you'd get angry. No, I'm having too much fun. This is enjoyable. Do you think you think I'm angry at this? No. This is a good way to de-stress. I get to watch all you freak out and belligerently scream your head off. But I get to sit back and just smile.
You get to sit back and just go ham and smile. Okay.
And I imagine like Anna or I don't know, maybe Anna and yeah, maybe Anna and shit. My brain's and John. Yeah, maybe Anna and Jonathan probably agree to some extent.
Yeah,
maybe. That like, if you play a competitive game not seriously, it's more enjoyable to play the game seriously.
Yeah.
Because if you play it competitively, yes, you get the initial dopamine, but every time you screw up or have an issue, you will have you will feel like you are internally in pain because you got yourself so worked up over nothing. And maybe let's say it's not, but to some extent it is, because you are putting so much energy into something, and and maybe
Yeah.
you're not getting the gratification you want, which is winning.
Yep.
Which is why like when I was much younger, yeah, I was competitive and I would rage quit at these moments. But I've realized that every time I rage quit, it would put me into an anxiety attack or a panic attack. And I was
Yeah.
like, no, I cannot take it like competitive games seriously anymore. I have to play this without with being
Yeah.
absolutely not serious anymore. Because
Yep.
health wise, to not play a game in the competitively without having a physical issue. So that's why I turned into an absolute troll in competitive games now. I do it for the
Yeah.
fun of the game.
Yep.
If that means everyone's in like getting so worked up that they flip and bust a blood vessel in anger, at least it's not me. Now, mind you, I do feel bad for some of these people, but most of the time it's because they haven't learned to just let it
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
They come into the game acting all crazy and all that, and I look at them like, and you wonder why you struggle with your anger issues in your life.
Yep.
You wonder why you have so much anger built up over time. It's because you play these games too seriously. Now, when you play the game too seriously, you forget what actually having fun is like.
Yep.
So if you're playing a competitive game, why not just play it like a game? Like yes, you're gonna have these little moments where you maybe you're gonna lose a point or you're gonna wanna yeah, you're gonna have them. What's the point? It's not real.
Yeah.
Like I can see that being a possibility if you were if you were getting paid to play this game. If you were getting paid to
Yeah.
win. And I could see where that competitiveness comes from. But if you're not getting paid to do it, why stress? Why just not play the game as it's meant to be played? It's meant to just have fun, enjoy the game.
Yep.
The competition's there to watch other people piss off. That is the biggest enjoyment for you as someone who wants to de-stress. Watch other people scream their head off. It's
Yep.
way more enjoyable that way. And it's why we enjoy comedy shows where
Yep.
people piss off each other. It's
Yep.
because it's more enjoyable watching someone else stress out than you.
Don't mind me, I'm just eating half-eaten watermelon from monkeys.
And maybe that makes me think. Maybe I turned evil after many years of like stressing myself out. And
Yeah.
that's just yeah. I do care about people. It's just like when I see people
Yeah.
just reaching out like I just like if I had the choice to like stop them in the game, like hey, let's just pack this out.
Yeah.
Clearly, you got off work, so you could be stressed, and what you're choosing to do with your time is play this game. But you're taking the competition too seriously, and because you're taking the competition too seriously, you're stressing yourself out more and making it worse for you. Because now you're coming off work already stressed, and you're raising your blood pressure, causing yourself so much unwanted stress that when you go back to work the next day, you're gonna feel like shit, and then you're gonna know why you feel like shit, because you'll be like sitting there doing whatever laborious job you're doing, whether that being behind the computer, burning your mental energy, typing away, or you're out on the field doing a physical burn and you're trained that way. Regardless of that, you're coming home to then play a game that's only going to piss you off. So at that point, it's like, is it really worth it at that point? If you want to really play a competitive game, turn off the competitive nature of stuff. And if anything, just play the game seriously. Suddenly the game becomes so much more fun.
Yep.
Because you're hearing other people scream. And you can just sit back and just smile away. Because it's not your problems anymore, it's their problem. And then you don't have to worry about it. But if it's like in person and stuff like that, don't take that out of the game and make that a thing for in
Oh,
person. Someone's stressing out. Just
and
try to comfort.
as a
Yeah.
response to Duncan, I think it's less stopping playing with competitive, or more realizing that even if you're playing 400, it's not the end of the world if you when you fail. You
Yes.
you can both do both without added anger,
Well, damn,
and
that's not
use
true.
your aim,
That's true.
use your error mindset slash mindset error when playing style that is at fault. Though some people enjoy competitive and some do both are okay, and it's okay to both
Well,
enjoy and not at the same time. Mm.
yeah, I figure that's the case, but I just like that's how this how I've been able to play competitive games now. Is I've
Ah,
um, learned not to get upset over things and just kind of get through it. But
yeah,
that's also partly like I can like watching Nathan work on the book is enjoyable to some extent, even if like he has moments where it's like he's getting frustrated and all that. It's like he'll step back, he'll do something else, come back, start writing again, progress further in the thing. Maybe he hits a roadblock, needs to look at something else for a bit, try to find
yep,
his way through. And just watching that whole process and stuff like that is very similar to watching someone play any competitive game. And
yeah,
maybe like thinking back to why or what the problems possibly with that issue and trying
yeah,
to rework it.
yeah,
And I know there are people who play competitive games and enjoy it and don't and like will have the competitive nature in there and all that. And they'll enjoy it and regardless of all that. I just feel
yeah,
bad for those who get so overly worked up. They get so worked up and all that. It's like
this is
you
easy.
keep coming into this you keep coming into this game and then you wonder why you're so stressed out.
Yep,
Figure out why you're stressed out. Maybe you're taking you're being competitive in this game, but you're taking it so overly seriously that it's ruining your experience of the game. Yet you come back to it, which makes me believe to some extent you are slightly masochistic, and you actually enjoy it more than you say you do,
yeah,
which I think naturally a lot of humans are at some point enjoy the torturous labor of whatever they're doing because they don't go back to their job anyway. Or maybe they want to do something better, but they choose that this maybe a different money avenue they have available.
yeah,
And then I see the point of getting it too. So it's like, okay, work your way to a point where you can enjoy something that is stress inducing. And if it is stressful, it could be good stress, like working out. That's good stress because then you feel better at the end of the day. Like you'll be sore, but you'll feel better. Because like if you can turn that same energy for a game, oh boy, the explosive good stress energy is so much better.
yeah. Yep, they were.
And
Yep, most of the
yeah.
items in that metagame were in a line, which made no sense to me, but I'm taking it.
Goodness.
Alright.
And I'm fine with it. I don't want people arguing at a different point because and it's enjoyable to have these kind of conversations because then it
Yeah.
explores more avenues of conversation.
Yep.
Because I don't care too much about whether it's a valid point or not a valid point. I'm more just
Yeah.
into a conversation. I got so I get too tired of like worrying about what is right or what is wrong as a fact.
Ow.
It's like an educated work it to learn more information about something. I was I do like researching. The problem is half the time we try to research everything nowadays with the internet being nowadays. There's so much like information that we get lost due to like opinions that either are like twisting the story, twisting the narrative. You know, so there is that we don't get a middle ground or something in the middle that explains
Yeah.
either side and breaking it down further. Which is why I have the time to I would love to do research, but probably there's so much jargon, other stuff that might get all the information wrong, and then I'll hear it from another source, and it's just like it gets so wild and complicated. It's why anything to do with like who the person who's going to be in charge next. I like people are like, oh, why don't you do research on these specific people? I'm like, because there's so much BS.
Yeah.
Like with one side saying this, another side saying this, you can't really tell anything from any of that and stuff like that. Especially if you are like, if your views conflict with either side, and then it's a kerfuffle.
Yeah.
That's why, like, I didn't register to vote until like last year. I was not registered voter until when I turned 18. I straight up ignored it.
Yeah.
And now I'm fully registered, but like, most of the time it's like, oh, read your description before you vote. I'm usually not gonna, like, why would, most of the time when I look at the voting people, like, what's the, which person, what point would be voting either person? Most of the time, they're saying a lot of stuff, but they're not proving that they're gonna do any of that stuff. So it's like,
Yep.
Like, it's a loaded gun full of promises, and most of those promises are blanks. They're not. They're nothing but they're not going to be substantial because they're not going to actually do it. They're going to get into their position, do a bunch of stuff that they never should do. So it's like. This is the easiest way to describe a specific subject without being obvious.
Yeah.
About what I'm talking about. Now people can read the underlying information. I said both leadership and voting.
Yep.
And you can tie those two together for easy. Like, oh, maybe talking about the place they reside in. They're talking about a international thing, and if they are, then it's like then they can kind of gauge roughly where they're referring to. And then they can then build their own opinions. I used to care about which side I was on, whether it be blue or red. Now I'm old enough. I won't hang up on either. Like, there's too many issues on either side.
Hmm.
And they're like, oh, maybe you're on the fence. And I'm like, I don't even know if I'm on the fence. And then going out, I mean, this, I'm a weird, like, outlier, corner, watching the chaos. And being like, what's happening? And half the time when I'm trying to understand views and everything, I get lost. I feel like some stuff I agree with, some stuff I don't agree with, and most of the time the things I agree with, I struggle to even understand those things that I agree with.
Yeah.
Because when people break it down, it's so confusing. Because it's like, okay, that's like, what does my, I don't even know if my opinion matters. But when someone breaks that down, then I'm like, okay, maybe make the question if I agree with that. And then I'm just left like confused. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yep.
They're like, oh, you have to come up with your own consecutive thought process. I'm like, yes. But it's kind of difficult when you give me so many options. And it's not like shrinked down to something easy to swallow. It's like all this information. And not enough time to process what it is that you're looking for. Most of the time, people are just like shotgunning their vote. They're picking a person that irritates the most. And,
Yep. I think right now it's going to be a bit before we get another season of that. Once that happens, I'm like, oh boy, they're like, who are you gonna pick? And I'm like, haha, probably no one. And if it's anyone, it's probably going to be the independent. Yep.
Because I know in the end, independent's not going to ever get voted. Because there's not enough people voting for people outside of the system of sides.
Yep.
And then maybe the one day that the independent gets voted, that's maybe like a random instance. But like that'd be so crazy. The independent like outlier gets put in position. I'll be like, what? That's never happened in our history.
Yep.
This or this, and never this. So that's like this is happening. It's like, whoa, I ended up voting for this person. Why?
Yep. Also, do keep in mind, I tried to keep politics and stuff out of my streams.
Yes. Which is why I haven't specifically set names.
Ah, okay.
I haven't specified names. I just been loosely tying like conversation pieces and stuff like that. The frustrations with the process itself.
Yep.
And this can relate to anyone, regardless of your country's origin.
Yep.
Of the frustrations of putting certain actions forward.
Yeah. Fair.
Some people are like, oh, this is one of the very few ways you can describe, like you said, politics, describe politics without causing mass rampant issues.
Yeah.
So I'm keeping it very loose with my language. I'm not specifying policies, I'm not specifying certain things. I'm just kind of loosely describing the confusing nature of it all.
Yeah.
That was a good image I was putting down on the stream. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
fair. Ow.
But I'll probably like put time on that one. Alright, so let's record. I'm tempted to buy the 50 blanket. I give me commercials for golden blanket.
A what?
It's a blanket that basically keeps you cool and stuff like that. So for those people who they get sweaty when they're sleeping, so they have weakness and they need to feel cool.
Yeah.
There's a blanket being sold that essentially is like the cover, but it's like the blanket. And the best commercial I saw so far was someone who had bought the product and the husky was sleeping on it. And huskies don't sleep on shit. They don't sleep on anything, really, because most of the time, all it would come to is a container of warmth. And huskies like the cold. So seeing a husky on a blanket that's labeled cool is a good signal that that product is good for you. Because if a husky can sleep on it, or at least to be laying on it and feel relaxed, then that is the best product.
Yep.
Especially because huskies are very, very picky.
Yeah.
Picky with where they rest. And I heat a lot, so when I imagine my brain, if I live in a place where there's no AC and stuff like that, I need something to keep me cool during the summer. By that, just when I would only use my warm blankets and stuff like that in the winters, but then that's my cooling blanket in the summers. I'm talking this crazy stuff while laying on my back because moving about was too much energy. Next time it is on probably there's a man to go in a way like soup.
Yeah.
So take the right shoe.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember it's like how's your dad doing since
Oh, he's doing good. He's on the mend.
Okay. Is he at home or is he just...
Yeah, he's at home. He's at home.
He's at home. Okay, that's good. Let's hope that Sunday is...
Yeah. I'm a helicopter now.
I think before the funny thing is before I joined the call and stuff like that, and why you can training was listening to a Reddit, one of the Reddit
Yeah.
threads, right? The
Yep.
night age
Yep.
and uh, the dude that was in this post was so
Yeah.
oh, the best way to describe it is he was very what was the word? Dense and really he's dense. He's a bit like he's a bit of absolute moron.
Yeah.
Because he said he's the girl he was his girlfriend for 3 years, and
Yep.
he and he and her had planned a month long like holiday vacation,
Yep.
and they at the time with how they were planning, they had some form of like scheduled
Yep.
PTOs, but then his girlfriend's work scheduled shift changed, and she had to work during the part where that holiday thing was going to happen. But the
Ah.
boyfriend was such a absolute dense moron that he got so upset. He got upset about not being able to go. That he was he started frantically looking for anyone to go with him. Now his girlfriend would have been fine if it was maybe his own best friends, like his male best friends, maybe his brother, to go with him during the whole thing.
Yep.
But he was so dense. He he lent his hand, lent out a hand to his girl's best friend to go with him on this vacation.
Yeah.
And the reason I say dense is because it's like the boundary here is that you have a girlfriend 3 years, and then and it's her best friend
Yeah.
that you're taking to someplace for a month. So it's basically, I guess, if you're put in perspective, it's as if if you flip roles, it's as if his girlfriend went with a guy for a month elsewhere where you would know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So he was so dense because because her best friend was so willing to go, which should have been his immediate red flag that she was so willing to go instead of her panicking and trying to ask his girlfriend if it was okay. She just was so willing to go, and I'm like, that's an immediate red flag.
Yeah.
But he never put that in. And then when his girlfriend found out that he was gonna do this, and so she felt uncomfortable, but he was acting like that it wasn't his fault for all of this stuff. Okay, that's dude, you're such an idiot. Then he blamed his girlfriend's feelings about her being uncomfy when he had to break it to the friend, her best friend, that he couldn't take her on the trip. And then her best friend, being an absolute idiot himself, vented about his girlfriend and him being a couple, and kind of like in a weird way admitting that if he had taken her on this vacation, and mind you, he was dense. He didn't realize that this was what she said, and the way she worded it to him was her admitting that she was likely that if he had taken her with her that she would have slept with him during the vacation. Basically admitting she would end up cheating with him on his girlfriend. And I was like, the more I read it, the more I was like, oh my god.
Yep.
There are people out there that's stupid. Oh my god. Because there's like three pathways in terms of that kind of situation. Either you got a dense motherfucker who's inconsiderate. You got someone who just wants to cheat.
Yeah.
Or he yeah, actually that's just 2 points. Two paths of that. You're dense, idiotic motherfucker. Or you just wanted to cheat. Yeah, that's just I said this, I was like, he's the rare one where it was just him being a stupid mofo who crossed boundaries and was blaming on everything.
Yep.
I'll talk with Liv because the headphones are dying.
Alright.
But yeah, you guys enjoy the rest of your stream, guys?
Yep.
Because I think there's only like 13 more minutes left of stream. But yeah, enjoy it all, guys. Woo!
Yep. And I failed. We'll be saving Froggy for next time. I need to get something to eat. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.